30-minute standing dynamic flow today. My name is Tianna. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you're ready for a nice dynamic flow. I got the fans going. We're outside. I'm loving it. Hope you're well. All right, I see we have my moderator Twitch. Good morning. Hello, happy Saturday. We're rolling with it. Let's roll with our practice. We're going to be completely standing today. So we are standing. This is standing, standing, standing. But of course, we must pick our intention word. That has not changed. So, and speaking of change, yesterday was change and we have a new background, right? So let's go ahead and pick our intention word. I have it here if you can see just at the bottom of your screen. Let's see what we got. Gonna make it a good one. How about this one here? Let's see. Ooh, I love it. All right, let me put this back and let me take out the old one. So, ready for the intention word? Today's intention word is rest. Rest. Do you have some rest you need to get? It's kind of like one of those days where it seems like it's going to rain, and so rest might be a good priority for today. So hopefully you're prioritizing some rest. But before we rest, we're going to get a nice little dynamic flow in. And when we say dynamic, we mean that we're going to continue moving, but we're also going to put a little repetition in there. So we're going to do the same practice, the same type of flow. We may take it a little bit deeper, but we're going to continue on with that same type of flow. Are you ready? Are you ready to get into our practice? We're going to start by standing, and you can be hip distance, you can be feet together, whatever feels good for you. I like a little feet apart just to give yourself a little bit of that grounding. Bringing your hands by your side, or maybe even connecting one hand to heart, one hand to belly. Just allowing your body to be grounded and centered. When we think about rest, maybe we think about laying down, but maybe we can also think about being still. Maybe we can think about just a little bit of quiet. We can have a little rest in our day by just taking that opportunity to breathe, to maybe close our eyes, meditate. That can be rest right within itself. So as we continue to ground through our toes, feeling the weight underneath of our feet, keeping a slight bend into our knees, releasing our shoulders, softening our fingers, taking that awareness to our breath. With the inhale, we breathe in, a gentle hold and pause, and exhale, release and let it out. And we're going to do that about 2 more times, just allowing your body to take a little moment of rest. You got this. And as we take another full cycle of breath, just taking with you some of that peace and that focus into our practice. So let's begin with our practice. Let's start by bringing our feet hip distance apart if they're not already. Bringing those arms up overhead, gazing up towards our hands. Feeling our chest rise and our shoulders fall. Just take that opportunity to really ground down into the feet, keeping a slight bend into your knees. And then we're going to start to hinge at the hips. So start to hinge at the hips, bend into the knees, bring it all the way down. allowing those hands to fall towards the ground or maybe even the shin. Start to shift the weight into the ball of your feet, inviting that hinge into the hips. Remember that bend is in the knees, belly on the thighs. Maybe give it a rock from side to side. If you don't do anything for your stretching or yoga practice every day, I invite you to do a forward fold at least once a day, preferably in the morning. Something just like this. You can always use a block. And then gently bring it to stillness and just allow your body to sink in a little bit deeper. Take a moment to relax. We're going to begin to press into our feet as we slowly curl all the way up. One vertebrae at a time. Bringing those arms back up overhead. Gaze up towards the hands, slight back bend here. And on that exhale, we come right back down. Let's come back into that forward fold one more time. Allow the hands to surrender. Again, hands can be on the shin, on the ground. They can even be under your feet if you'd like. Maybe you feel comfortable to grab opposite elbows, giving it a gentle rock from side to side. We're going to release those hands. Begin to come up into our extended mountain again. Bringing the gaze up towards the hands, slight back bend as we press our hips forward. And exhale, let's go ahead and bring it down. Roll out our shoulders. How are we feeling here? Are we feeling nice and relaxed here? All right, so we're gonna bring ourselves towards the top of our mat if we're not already. We're gonna take our hands, bring them down to our side. If it's possible to just interlace your hands behind you, just take a little interlace and bring those shoulder blades together. We're gonna take our chin, bring it down towards our chest. Keeping those shoulder blades to touch. Maybe you bring it back a little bit more. Taking that chin, bringing it over to the right side. Remember, I'm your mirror. And down and over to the opposite side. Gently taking it back to center. Let's release, rock the hips out. Release the hands, shake it out. All right, let's start to get into our flow. Are you ready? All right, we're gonna bring those feet about hip distance apart. We're gonna start with the right foot. So let's step that right foot back. We're in our high lunge here. Begin to bend into that front knee. So we're on the back ball of the foot. Both toes are tracking forward. Let's bring our hands up. Let's bend into our front knee. Make sure that knee is right over the ankle. On that exhale, we bring the hands down. We straighten out the leg. Bring it down. Put a bend back into the knee. Come back into that lunge. Take it back up. You got this. Take it down. Bend. We come right back up. We got two more just like that. I said we're going to dynamically flow. We're going to move it. And let's come back up. We're going to take our hand onto our thigh. Let's come back up to the front of our mat. Rock your hips from side to side. There we go. All right, let's do the same thing on the opposite leg. Bring it to stillness. We're going to step that left leg back. We step it back into that lunge. We get right back into our alignment. We bring that foot, toes tracking forward. We're on the ball of that back foot. Let's bend into that knee. Bringing those arms up overhead. You got this. On that exhale, let's straighten it out. Bend back into that knee. And exhale and straighten. Let's take it back down. Are you counting? Take it up. We have 2 more. Take it back up. Last one right here. And take it down. Let's take our hand to our thigh. We're going to step that back foot forward. Come back up. All right. Are we ready to take this a little bit further? All right. Let's come back to our right leg. We're going to step that right foot back. We come back into that lunge. Bring the arms up. And let's bring the legs to straighten. Take it down. Straighten the legs. Let's take it down, but this time we're going to pivot out that back foot. 45 degrees. We're going to come into our warrior pose. Warrior 2. Straighten the leg. Bring both arms back up. Straighten the leg. Come right back into that warrior pose. Straighten up. Bring it up. Straighten. Take it up. One more. Let's straighten right here. Let's take it up. Pivot back towards that high crescent lunge towards the front of your mat. Take the hand towards the thigh. Let's step it back up. All right. Can we go back to the other side now? You know where we're going? We're going to keep building. All right. Let's go ahead. Let's step this opposite leg back. Step it back. Get back into your position. You'll fill it out. Feel free to heel toe. Do whatever you need to get back into that nice neutral hip position. Let's bring the arms back up overhead. Exhale, straighten. Take it down. Straighten. Let's take it down. Let's straighten. Are we ready for our warrior 2? Let's come back into it. Pivot that back foot. Open out warrior 2. We're gazing right over that front ring finger. Let's take it up. Straighten. Take it up. Straighten back down. Are you doing this with the breath? Remember to sync the breath with the movement. Let's take it down and hold right here. Let's bring it right back up. We're going to come back towards the front of the mat, so spin that back ball of the foot. Take the hand to the thigh. Step it back up. There we go. All right. You know where we're going. We're going to come back into that flow, but now we're going to add one more piece to it. All right? Each time we come back, we're going to add another piece. Let's come back to that right leg. Step it back. There we go. Come back into that lunge. Take it up. Take it down. We're only going to do 2 of these. Take it up. Let's take it down, and we're going to pivot that back foot. Warrior 2. Open up. Open up here. Bring the arms up. Let's take it back down. And take it up. We're going to do 3 on this one. Let's take it down here. Open back up. We come back to our warrior 2 position, but this time we're going to straighten that front leg. Let's get into our triangle as we hinge forward. Take that front hand down towards the shin or maybe towards the ground. Let's look back towards that back hand in our triangle pose. You got this. All right, but now as we start to flow, we're going to reverse. Bend into the front knee. Triangle pose right here. Bend into the front knee, reverse your warrior. Triangle pose right here. Reverse. Triangle pose. We have one more like this. Triangle right here. Let's come back to our warrior two. Pivot your back foot. We come back into that lunge. Plant your hands onto the thigh. Step the back foot forward, and we come up. All right, you got that? You know where we're heading, right? Other side. All right, let's go ahead and step that opposite foot back. We're back into that high crescent lunge. Bring those arms up as we kind of dip our knee right over our ankle. You got that? All right, we're doing 2 on this side, 3 on the lunge. You ready? All right, on the warrior 2. So let's take it up. Take it down. Back up. Take it down. Are we ready for our warrior 2? Pivot the back foot. Open it up. Warrior 2 here. Oh, that feels good. Let's straighten the arms. Take it back down. Straighten our arms. Remember, we're doing 3 of these. Take it down. Straighten the arms. Bring it back up. This is our last one here. Let's make it count. Straighten the leg. Come forward to our triangle position here. Gaze up towards that back hand. We're stacking shoulder over shoulder. And let's reverse. Triangle pose right here. And reverse. Triangle pose. Yes. And reverse. One more just like that, triangle. And reverse. Let's spin that back foot. We come right back into that crescent lunge. We take our hands to our thighs, step the back foot forward, and we come up. All right, I said it was gonna be dynamic, but I didn't say it was gonna be easy. Did I say that? I don't think I did. All right, we're gonna go ahead and come right back into that opposite pose. We're gonna add one more thing on there, all right? We'll come back to that right foot. Step it back, high crescent lunge. Bend into that front knee. That knee is over ankle. On that exhale, straighten the leg, bring it down. Let's take it right back up. Straighten the leg. We're doing 2. Bring it down. Let's open it up. Warrior 2. Whew. Bring the arms up overhead. Straighten the arms. Take it back down. We're going to do 2 of these. Take it up. Take it down here. Let's start to straighten that leg as we come into our triangle pose. Come into triangle. Gaze up towards that back hand. Reverse your warrior. Let's come back into our triangle. We're going to do 3 of these. Are you noticing the pace? Are you noticing? Triangle. Let's reverse. But this time we're going to do a side angle. Take that forearm down onto the thigh. Let's sweep over that back hand. Imagine that you're reaching overhead. And now we come into that reverse. Side angle right here. And reverse. Side angle. And reverse. Let's spin that back foot. Come back into that high crescent lunge. Take the hand onto the thigh. Step the back foot forward. Let's pedal the feet. All right. Whew. You got the rhythm? You got that? How you doing with it? All right. Feel free. Rest when you need to. Take a rest when you need to. All right. If you're with me, we're going to the opposite leg. So let's step that back foot back into that high crescent lunge. Get grounded. Get even wherever you are. And let's begin to bring those arms up overhead. Breathe. Let's straighten it out as we bring the arms down. Bend back into it. Remember, we're doing 2 of these. Let's take it up. Let's take it back down. We're going to pivot that back foot. We're going to do 2 of our warriors. Bring it up. Take it right back down. Bring it up. Come back into your warrior. Let's take our triangle. We're going to straighten that front leg, hinge it forward. Triangle pose right here. Let's reverse our warrior. Triangle pose. And reverse. Triangle pose. Let's reverse. We did that 3 times. Let's come to our side angle. Bring that forearm down. Side angle stretch right here. And reverse your warrior. Side angle stretch right here. And reverse. Side angle. This is our first time doing it, so we have to do it a couple times. Get the rhythm right. One more time on this side. Let's reverse. Let's begin to take that last side angle here. And let's reverse. Let's pivot that back foot. We're back into that high crescent lunge. Take your hand onto your thigh. Let's lean it forward. We come back to the front, pedal the feet. Whew. All right, how we feeling? How we doing on that? All right, can we do a slight round? So we won't do as many. We're only gonna do 2 for each one. Go into that flow before we cool down. Are you ready? You got that? All right, we're gonna step that right foot back. So let me come back a little bit more. We're gonna step the right foot back. We're back into that lunge. And remember, we're only doing 2 of each. On that exhale, straighten the leg, take it down. Bring it back up. Take it down. Let's bring it down. Let's come into that warrior pose. Open it up. We're reviewing everything we did. Take it up. Take it down. Bring it back up. Take it down. Straighten the front leg. Triangle pose. Reverse warrior. Triangle pose. Reverse warrior. You remember what comes next? What came next? Side angle. There we go. Side angle. Side angle stretch right here. Reverse your warrior. Side angle stretch. Reverse warrior. This is our last one. Let's pivot on that back foot. Come back into your lunge. Take your hand onto your thigh. Let's bring that back foot up. Pedal it out. All right. We got to do that one more time on our other side before we can rest. You ready? All right. Last one. Let's make it count. You got this. Step it back. Back into your lunge. Bend into that front knee. Knee is tracking over ankle. This is not the time to start to cheat. Let's bring those arms up. Straighten the leg. Bring it down. Take it back up. Remember, we're just doing 2. You got this. Take it down. Let's pivot out. Warrior 2. Take it up. Back down. Warrior 2. Bring it up. Warrior 2. Here we go. Let's straighten the front leg. Bring it forward. Triangle pose. Take it back. Reverse your warrior. Triangle pose. Reverse your warrior. Let's take it back to our side angle. Bring that knee to bend back right over that ankle. Let's take our side angle stretch right here. I almost forgot. Reverse your warrior. Hopefully you kept me honest. Side angle stretch. and reverse. Let's take one more side angle for good measure. Good measure. Let's reverse. Let's pivot on that back foot. Take both arms back up into that lunge. Let's bring those hands to the front. We're gonna bend, take it forward, pedal the feet. Whew. All right, how we feeling? Let's give it a pedal. Let's give it a rock. There we go. Bring those arms up overhead. There we go. I'm gonna bring it back just a little. All right. We're gonna grab that right wrist with our left hand. Let's hinge over towards the left side. Gaze up towards that elbow. Take it back up to center. Let's swap it out. Grab the opposite wrist. Hinge over to the right side. Gaze up towards that left elbow. Take it back to center. Let's bring those arms behind us. Interlace the fingers. Take the shoulder blades to touch. Bring the chin down towards the chest. Take a moment here and breathe. We're bringing that heart rate down. Bring the chin up towards the ceiling or the sky. Nice and slow. Keeping the shoulder blades back. Take a full cycle of breath. Taking the chin back to neutral. Release the hands. Shake it out. Shake it out overhead. Then we're gonna shake it down. Yes. All right, are you glowing like me? Are you glowing? Let's rock the hips from side to side. All right. I want you to start to move your hips into a circle. We did a lot of work on those hips, so I want you to just give them a little rotation around. And then you're gonna pause wherever you are. Let's go the opposite way. There we go, opposite way. We're bringing that heart rate down nice and slow. All right, let's come to a nice comfortable spot on our mat. Again, you can stand here in your mountain pose. Give yourself enough room, get comfortable. Taking your hands out to the side. Do what feels naturally to you. Or maybe you'd like to take one hand to heart and one hand to belly to just gently allow your body to relax here. So do whatever feels natural for you. Maybe you take an inhale in and blow the breath out. As you come back to a standing rest. Maybe that even means bringing yourself against a wall for support. Just allowing your body to come back to stillness, to soften through the knees. We're setting that intention for our day, and whatever that looks like for you. So give yourself permission to take little moments of breath, of rest and breath during your day. I'm gonna go silent for just a couple breaths, but just know I'm here holding space. And when you're ready, as gently as we came into it, we begin to blink our eyes open if they were closed. Release our hands down, and then take our hands to heart center, our thumbs to our chest. I want you to thank yourself for showing up for you today. I want you to thank your body for showing up for you. And I thank you for allowing me to be a part of your day. Thank you for spending your time, your energy. I want you to take this energy with you off the mat and share it with others because energy is infectious and we want to share the good stuff. Until next time, namaste. Alrighty. Oh, I see we have the chat going. All right. Thank you so much to my moderator. I tell you, got work to do. So let me scroll and see who we have on. And I am actually going to go ahead and turn up the music here. There we go. All right, Grand Rising Jackie. I hope you are well. Uh-oh, here we go. There we go. Just wanted to turn it up a little bit. Happy belated anniversary to Tanisha. And there's another anniversary out there, I believe, with Twitch. So happy belated as well. Let's see who we have. We got Kaije. All right, Jaden, hello. All right, we got, I tell you, you was doing some work today to my moderator. Thank you. Hello, great class today, Michael. Thank you, thank you. Don't forget to press that like button and subscribe. Yes, great job. Thank you, Jackie. Thank you, thank you. Bring a family member. That's right. Tell a friend to tell a friend. AJ, thank you. Outstanding energy. Queen, keep shining. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. You know, this is YouTube is a gift of love, and it's a work of love. It's not something that's going to, especially for yoga, unless you're, you know, the top dogs. But I thank you so much. This is that area where, you know what, I like to say, I am not for everybody, but I am definitely for someone when it comes to yoga. So thank you. My people are out here. Thank you so much. And I can't wait to practice with you again. If you don't accomplish anything else for today, you've checked off something. So I thank you so much. I see the likes are rolling in. And remember to keep pushing. Thank you, AJ. Thank you so much. And I'm going to get out of here. And I will see you next week. All right. Have a good one.